Remember, if he loves you or not, his love does not define who you are. It doesn't define your worth. It doesn't make you a less than or a more than. In this video, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, probably a few uncomfortable truths that you're yet to discover, is that we cannot make a man love us. But what we can do is make sure we have so much love for ourselves that no man, no colleague, no friend, no one ever is going to knock you down. You're probably watching this video because you're like, oh my God, my man doesn't love me anymore. What do I do? I get it. I so get it. It's uncomfortable. It's lonely. You cry yourself to sleep at night. You stop eating food. You're frantically messaging him. You're waiting for a message to come back. You're getting anxious. Really? Is this how you want to be living? I've been there myself, and I can tell you it was not a comfortable ride, and I guess you know the same too. So I'm going to dive into how you can build that love that you want from him, but you can't control him. You can't make him do anything. You can't direct him to do things that you want if he doesn't want to. And I get it. It's hard to hear, but the reality is the moment that you build love for yourself, whether he loves you or not, it will not matter because you love yourself. And how do we do that, Katie? The first simple one that I'm going to give to help you guys understand, if you are wanting affection and love and intimacy from him, but he's not giving it to you, how can you give this to yourself? And in this, I mean, is it the penetration? Is it the sex? Is it the cuddles? Is it the kissing? Like, what part is it? Obviously, we know we can only do too much with ourselves, and obviously we want a partner. But within this is we want to be able to build our own love cup so much that it's overflowing. So his love, when he decides to come back, it will just add on top. Rather than him giving you love and that's filling up your cup and taking it away, if your cup is full and he adds on to that, there's just more love. Because if your love cup is half empty, then we're going to be putting too much pressure onto him and maybe he can't give you that. So coming back to that, we're going to start with connecting with ourselves. And this gets juicy and this gets yummy. What I want you guys to do, I'm going to link below, I have a sensual playlist. And in this, you're going to put some nice fancy dresses on, some nice clothes like lingerie, or even nude if you want to. Put the sensual playlist on and you're going to stand in front of the mirror and you're just going to give yourself a hug to start off. And just be like, Katie, I love you so much. Even if he doesn't love me, I love you so much. And give yourself that love. Because if no one else is giving it to you, how are you going to feel? You want to be building this up for yourself. So giving yourself this love, touching yourself as you're standing in front of the mirror. And then we want to grow this a little bit more. So with this hug, how does this sound if you go and get your coconut oil out or your body lotion, your massage oil, and you start giving yourself a lovely massage? This is going to build the self-connection and the self-touch that we have with yourself. I know you came to watch this video to find the tips how to make him love you, but the reality is we cannot force someone. But from professional experience and lived experience, the more that you love yourself and your cup is overflowing with love, he naturally will be attracted to you. It's just how it works. The man, the masculine, will be attracted to the feminine in her love bubble, in her sensual flow, in her sensuality, and he will be attracted to that. So if you are like, hardcore, he doesn't love me anymore, why would you want to be attracted to that? So this is why I'm helping you through, and I've been there myself. I teach all of this and more inside the School of Sensuality. So as you're giving yourself this love and this connection, and it's going to feel so weird, you're going to be like, Katie, what are you telling me to do? But just trust me. And then I want you to name 3 things that you love about yourself. As you're touching yourself, you're loving yourself, like, oh my gosh, okay, I really do love myself. And look, the first time that you do this, it's going to probably feel really weird and you're not going to want to do it again, but would you rather sit there in pain and in the discomfort, waiting for him to love you when he may never do that? But knowing in this time that you're sitting there sulking and you're getting angry and anxious, instead, you can be giving this love to yourself. Wouldn't you rather that? Yes, it is amazing when our partner gives us the love and the physical touch and the affection that it adds, like I said before, it adds to our self-love cup. But if your cup is already at 0 and he's only putting in 10%, we're lacking that 90%. So we want to be giving that to ourselves to get into that 100%. So when he gives us love, it goes to that 110% more. And you may be watching this video and you've got kids at home, and that's great. You can do this with them too. You can get the whole family involved. She's like, we're going to stand in front of the mirror and we're going to love ourselves. This isn't something that we grow up learning how to do. We never get taught how to love ourselves. We always get taught how to love someone else and how to always end up in pain. But reality is, if you start loving yourself and your children and your family, the love cup is just going to amplify so much more. What this does as well, when we're standing in front of the mirror, we're not just giving ourselves that love, we're actually looking at ourselves. We're actually seeing ourselves in the mirror. This allows you to be seen. You go through life and you look at other people, but when do you actually look at yourself? You look at yourself when you're putting your makeup on and when you're sorting your outfit on. But do you really actually take your time to look into your eyes and be like, wow, Katie, you're so beautiful today. Wow, Katie, thank you so much for supporting me in my body. You know, when do you take this time to actually give that to yourself? And you'll be like, what do I want to tell myself that for? This is why, because the more that you can do this, the more that you can build that self-love, like I said, he's going to be attracted to you, or you won't even be bothered if he loves you or he doesn't. Because on this path of wanting to make him love you more, you need to love yourself. And it's an uncomfortable journey. I've been there myself. I was so anxiously attached. I was crying myself to sleep at night. I just wanted him to love me. I was looking for love in a place that didn't give me love. I went on such a deep journey and it was uncomfortable as anything, and I didn't have these videos back then, but I found everything that really, really works just as this simple, fun exercise. And it's probably going to be weird, but let me tell you, every week I choose an exercise from the School of Sensuality that I teach that's going to support me loving myself, whether that be self-touch, dancing, using my toys in front of the mirror, standing there in my nice outfit, dressing up just for myself, not for him just to love me. The more that you can do this, just come back in a couple of weeks and let me know how you've gone, okay? The desire that you have to want him to love you more is just a reflection that we need to build this self-love cup a little bit more. Like I said, you know, you can dress up for yourself, you can dance for yourself, you can take yourself on solo dates, you can do things for yourself. The more that you are radiating your feminine energy and flowing into a life of like, okay, this is who I am, I feel so sensual and passionate in my own body. If he's not the right man for you, he will gently fade away. And I know this is uncomfortable to hear and it's hard to navigate, but is he the right man for you? Or is you keeping him in your space, wanting to be loved when he's not giving it you? Are you just taking up space and wasting time when there's another man over here that really, really wants to love you? But as long as he's in your space and you're waiting for him, you're anxiously attached, he's not giving you what you want, is this supporting you? Or do we want to, okay, I'm going to build my self-love cup first, and then he is either going to do the same or not, and then you come into a place of choosing. Do I want to choose to keep waiting for him to love you, or do you want to choose yourself, building that 100% self-love cup, and then naturally this other man is just going to walk into your life and be like, I just love you so much. I know it's a little bit uncomfortable to hear, but you can't force a man to love you. And I don't care what anyone else says, you cannot force anyone to love you. You have to love yourself first. Being devoted and being committed to building your self-love cup, being committed to choosing yourself, naturally will find the right partner that can come into your life. And it will be beautiful if you guys can do this together, but this video is about building your own self-love cup. I get it. That was a bit of like, oh my God, Katie, I can't believe you just said that. I can't believe you just shared that. But guys, look, I want the best for you. I want the best that you can have in a relationship. I want someone that loves you for who you are. It's not right that you are standing there waiting for someone else to love you when maybe he's off texting another girl who is doing something else. That's not okay, and you deserve so much better. So the moment that you're building this self-love cup, you're gonna feel so happy and so in love and so sensually connected in your feminine flow of energy. Naturally, you're going to have the right man come into your life. Maybe it is him because he's chosen, he wants to love you properly, how you deserve to be loved, or Maybe, we never know. But I'm excited to see how you go. Start building your self-love cup. If you want more exercises, join me inside the School of Sensuality. But if you know you are wanting to work together with your partner on this, you can always reach out to me as well. Send me a message on Instagram. I'd love to support you, because some people just need picking up. You know, if he's not doing the right thing, we need to pick him up on that so you can have the love that you deserve. See you in the next video, guys.